Hi folks, in this video let us learn about the LCR series circuit. Okay, I'll be taking up an example and I'll be deriving this particular thing, and after the derivation I'll be taking a question from the NEET 2020 paper which has been asked on this particular topic, and let's solve this. So how to write this diagram? Take a resistance and connected them and point it over here, and take inductance, connected them to with that series, and then take a capacitance and connect all these three components in series and connect the both the terminals of this particular combination to a AC source. Okay, this is what the diagram is, and then consider let's start the description. Consider a pure inductance L and the pure capacitance C and the pure resistance R, okay, which are connected in series with the AC source of given voltage V is equal to V naught sin omega t. And then since they have connected in series, the current across this and this is I. That is, the current across these three combinations will be I. Okay, that is what we have written here in this particular paragraph. And then the instantaneous voltage across the components are VL is equal to I into XL, and VC is equal to I into XC, and VR is equal to I into XR. Okay, after this, where XL and XC are the inductive and the capacitive reactances respectively. Let VL is greater than VC. Since VL is greater than VC, the XL will be greater than XC. See, VL is the virtual component of XL and VC is the virtual component of XC. That's why. Okay, at this given frequency, and then those voltages are not in phase, and those voltages are not in phase. Since they are not in phase, the VL is leads the I by 90 degree, and VC is behind 90 degree to the I. Okay, whereas VR is in phase with I. Okay, these are shown in the phasor diagram that is over here. See, look over this, look over here. This is the phasor diagram. Since VR is in phase with I, it was over here, and here it is VL minus VC. VL minus VC. That was got vanished while scanning. It was got cropped. So since it was cropped, I have written over here that is VL minus VC. Why VL is in front and VC is behind? Because VL is in phase with VL is leading the current with 90 degree, and VC is the behind the 90 degree to the current. Okay, that's why. And after this, to find the resultant voltage, these voltages are to be added as vectors. The combined phasor diagram is as shown in figure. Okay, the resultant voltage V and phi of the phase angle, which is the resultant voltage leads current from the figure which we have. See, from this figure, how to extract that equation, I'll be telling you that. Apply Pythagoras theorem for this triangle. Apply Pythagoras theorem for this triangle, that is V square is equal to VR square plus VL minus VC whole square. What is the Pythagoras theorem definition? That is what I have written over here. That is V square is equal to total V square is equal to V square plus the hypotenuse side square is equal to other two sides square. That is VR square plus VL minus VC whole square. That is what I have written here. That is V square is equal to VR square plus VL minus VC whole square. And write the simplification part of this VL, VC and VR, that is VR is equal to I into R, and then VL is equal to I into XL, and VC is equal to I into XC whole square. When you take this I square common from both of this, because since I is common from in both these equations, we have taken I square as common over here, and this we send this I square to the denominator to the left hand side, and when we take V by I, we'll take the square outside and send the square to the opposite side. That will be square root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Okay, after this here V by I is called as Z. Okay, where Z is the impedance. What is impedance? What is impedance? Here is the impedance definition. That is, impedance of the LCR circuit is the effective opposition for the flow of AC due to LCR together. LCR together. This is what the definition of the impedance. And after this is the phasor diagram for this. From this we're gonna extract these two things, and this is the most important thing you have to concentrate on, because on this particular topic only the NEET or CET questions will be asked. Okay, let's see. Here we have phase. Okay, let's consider tan theta. What is tan theta definition? That is opposite divided by adjacent. What is opposite over here? VL minus VC. We have written VL minus VC. And what is adjacent to this phase? That is VR. We have written over here. Okay, so we have got this tan phi value, and then also cos phi. When we got the cos phi, means the circuit will be in resonance. So at that particular time the resonance frequency will be 1. Okay, keep this thing in your mind. Will be use this particular thing while solving the NEET question. So cos phi is equal to VR divided by VC, that is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent? VR. What is hypotenuse? It is V. So this is what the definition of this. Okay, and let's take up an example problem which has been asked in the NEET 2020 paper. A series LCR circuit is connected to a AC voltage, AC voltage source, where L is removed from the circuit. The phase difference between current and the voltage is pi by 3. When they remove this L inductance, the phase difference will be pi by 3. Okay, if instance C is removed from the circuit, the phase difference is again pi by 3. If in case they have removed C, means at that particular time also the phase difference will be pi by 3 between the current and the voltage. The power factor of the circuit is, they are asking the power factor of this circuit. So you may guess this answer here only. So before guessing this answer, I'll be telling you the solution, entire detailed solution over here. Let's see. See, the question says that there is a LCR circuit and the phase will be this, and then when they remove this L at that particular time, the phase difference will be pi by 3. Since they have removed, so where we can get this XL and XC in this tan phi region, right? Tan phi region, right? So this is what they have asked over here. In first case they have removed this XL. Since XL is removed, the XC is the remaining part. So tan phi is equal to XC divided by R. At this particular time, this phase value is pi by 3. At this particular time, the phase value is pi by 3. Since tan pi by 3, which is equal to XC divided by R, take it as equation number 1. And the second particular time, they're gonna remove this C. At that particular time also, the phase difference is pi by 3. So we have taken another case, that is when we remove this C at that particular time, the tan phi is equal to XL divided by R. Okay, since the phase difference is pi by 3, but the phase difference is pi by 3, tan phi by 3 is equal to XL divided by R. Take this equation as 1 and this as 2 and compare both from 1 and 2. Since, and you people have to know that at the resonance point XL is equal to XC. XL is equal to XC. This is what we are happening, because compare these two equation, that is LHS equal to RHS. Since LHS equal to RHS, we can equate these two things, that is XC divided by R, which is equal to XL divided by R. RR get cancels and we have left out with XC is equal to XL. Okay, so this is the resonance case. What is the resonance frequency? The power factor for resonance frequency is 1. So since the power factor of resonance frequency is 1, we can mark this C as the right answer. So this is how the questions will be asked, and I hope this video was helpful for you, and thanks for watching. Happy learning.